Alignment Coach, which is a life coaching methodology that helps to realign mind, body, and spirit, or thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and soul contracts. And I'm also a yoga instructor, so I'll be guiding you today through a shoulder, upper body practice, arm practice. And today we're going to use some weights as well to help sculpt a little bit of muscle in the upper body, which is really important. Yoga is amazing to strengthen and to stretch and to balance and to calm. And our muscles need a little bit more effort to stay healthy and for the longevity of our bodies. So I'm going to ask you to remove the flesh from the back of your hips. And if you're sitting on the ground and your knees are up high, consider sitting on a block or perhaps a couple of cushions. The other thing you might need today is a strap, but you can also use a scarf or a belt. So we're moving into the Canadian Thanksgiving weekend with our second shutdown of COVID, and so I'm kind of anchoring this practice in a time. You might be watching it years down the road, but this is where I am today with my community having gone into a second pretty well lockdown. And truly all we can do at this time is breathe in acceptance. Acceptance for where the world is, acceptance for where I am in the world right now, and acceptance as well for where our bodies are in any moment. Our physical bodies, where there's strength, where there might be injury, our emotional bodies, accepting the emotions that are in us that are just starting to move, and breath and energy and movement. Breath and movement are energy in movement, and that's going to help to move emotional states through your body. And acceptance for what you can control, and acceptance for what you cannot control. And I'm finding this week that a lot of my coaching has been around those concepts of what is in your locus of control, what can you manage in your life, and everything that's not in your control, can you bring acceptance to that? Because anything else is what we consider suffering. So on your mats today, can you recognize what's in your control in your practice? Your breath, your pace, your ability to manage your thoughts and your judgments. All of that's within your control. And what's out of your control is really what I'm offering you. And you have a choice at every moment, in every breath. Do I want to go there? Do I want to take it into a different experience? And it's completely up to you. You're in your body, and you know what your body needs. And when we learn to cultivate acceptance, deep, nurturing acceptance for ourselves, for our lives, that it's not complacency because we still show up, but it's like I accept what is not within my control. When we learn to do that, we begin to surrender to the unfolding of life as it is evolving with a sense of grace. Please close your eyes. Place your hands at your heart center in Anjali Mudra and begin to draw in nourishing breaths. And so here are some things that are in your control. As you breathe in, can you lift the sides of your waist taller so shoulders come up towards your ears? And then as you breathe out, grow even taller. Refuse the habit of collapsing. Instead, grow taller. Continue to breathe in this way as you draw your low belly in. Send breath where breath needs to land today, and let your breath ground you into this present moment. This is within your control. Begin to activate Ujjayi breathing, which is breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose. Long, smooth, nourishing breaths. And your breath starts to sound like the beautiful sound of the ocean in a shell. And at any time in your life when it feels like life is out of control, when you find yourself reacting, tensing, resisting, recognize that your breath is always available for you. And see if you can activate, turn towards this Ujjayi breath. feet are hip distance apart. So how you align your body is within your control. Habits are things that you've created, and you can change your habits. People will often say, well, that's just the way I am. And I will always call that out, because we can always change. In fact, we are always changing. So feet are hip distance apart, forming number 11s. Soften your knees, ground down through your feet, and now pull energy up through your pelvis. Energize your thighs, your belly, your tailbone draws into your body. Lengthen the sides of your waist, bring your shoulders up and back, and then draw your head back slightly. So you're aligning the top of your skull over your hip bones. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release your hands down, nice and slow. Hands find their way to your heart center. Inhale, arms down and reach up. Exhale, release back down. Hands find onto the neutral. This is the gesture at your heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, down into heart center. Inhale, reach up, stretch tall. Exhale, swan dive to the earth. Keep your knees generously bent as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingers to your shin bones, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend your arms to the sky. Exhale, release your hands alongside you into your heart center. So hands releasing alongside you gives your arms a little bit more opportunity to wake up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, arms alongside you and up to your heart. Good, one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, release your hands just parallel to the ground, so they're opening up. And now begin to make little circles with your arms, little tiny slow circles, slow and controlled. Now let's move through the alignment of your body. Check in. Feet are hip distance, anchored into the earth. Thigh bones are drawing back, knees are soft. It's interesting to see if I can keep talking and move my arms. Draw your low belly in and your tailbone into your body and lengthen the sides of your waist. Good, now draw your head back. Now let your shoulders draw onto your back body. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades together as though you're squeezing a pencil in between them, and begin to make bigger circles with your arms. I'm going to turn my palms forward, thumbs to the sky. Please join me. Bigger circles, bigger circles, bigger circles, all the way to your max, and then stop and reverse with big circles. Notice if your shoulders disconnected, keep your shoulder blades squeezing towards the midline in your back. Good, and now make your circles a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller. Good, a little bit smaller. It feels like your shoulders are going to fall off. I promise it's never happened. Good, and now palms down, shoulders keep squeezing, circles are smaller, 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 and now pause. Breathe. Exhale. Beautiful, release your arms. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders to the sky. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into a downward facing dog. And this is your first downward dog, so pedal through your heels. Anchor your hands into the mat. Plug down through your index finger and your thumb mount especially. And then imagine that you want to squeeze your mat, like claw your fingers into your mat. But keep your palms heavy. And now draw the energy up your arms and feel your arms squeezing. Hug skin to muscle to bone as you move up your arms as though you're hugging the bark of a tree into the core of the tree. And now as you feel your arms connect, lift your shoulders towards each other. Your armpits lift up and melt the back of your head, which means you soften from the back of your upper shoulder blades. And now find stillness for a breath in and out. Inhale, slide your body forward into a high plank position. Already your shoulders might be a little bit tired. Feel your fingers plug into your mat. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your core into your back body. And then exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, nice and slow, shoulders stack over your wrists. Exhale, back. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale forward into a plank. Exhale, drop your knees. Lift your shoulders towards each other, squeeze your pencil once more, and engage your belly. Pull your belly button to your spine. Slowly squeeze your elbows lower down just 1 inch. And inhale, back up. Exhale, lower down 1 inch. Keep squeezing your belly button towards your spine. Exhale, back up. Notice if you lead with your head, back of your head is lifting up, so you're keeping your spine aligned through the crown of your head. 2 more times, just a little bit down and a little bit up. Good, working through your triceps, back of your arms. Good, exhale back into downward facing dog. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, bend your right knee, open and stack your hips. Inhale, reach your right leg back. And exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands, drop your left knee to the ground. Place your right hand on your right thigh, slide your right thigh forward, just not beyond your ankle. Your knee doesn't go beyond your ankle. And then inhale, lift your left arm up. Good, and then exhale, arc over to your right. So your left arm is arcing over to your right. You're going to have a nice juicy stretch through your whole left side of your waist. Good, 1 more breath. Inhale, extend your arm down alongside you, lift your back knee and float both arms alongside your torso. Interlace your hands behind your back, pull your arm bones back, squeeze your shoulders, rest your arms away from your body, and then exhale, melt to the inside of your front knee. Now if you wish, your back knee can still be on the ground. And if that's a lot of pressure for your back knee, please find a cushion or double up your mat for a little bit of cushion. Lift your arms a little higher if you can. Squeeze your belly in and draw your right hip back. Good, back heel is over the ball mounds of your back toes. 1 more breath. Inhale, return your hands to the ground. And exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, forward high plank. Let's go through the sequence on the other side. Exhale, back into dog. Let your breath guide you. Inhale, forward high plank. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your hands to your mat. And exhale, back. Good, shoulders are still working. Inhale, forward, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, high plank, drop your knees. Exhale, before you lower down, push all parts of your hands into your mat. Draw your shoulders, squeeze them in towards each other. Pull your belly button up and in. And now lower down 2 inches. Inhale, back up. Your head does not move, just your arms. Lower down 2 inches. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower down 2 inches. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower down 2 inches. Good. This is going to feel like your triceps are getting quite the workout, because they are. And if they're not, lift your knees, come off the ground. Lower down from plank to chaturanga. Good. We're going to do 2 more. Lower down. And back up. Lower down. And back up. Lift up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And out. Good. 2 more deep, nourishing breaths. Inhale, extend your left leg up behind you, and exhale, bend your knee, open and stack your hips. Inhale, extend your left leg. And exhale, step your foot forward, drop your right knee to the ground. Left hand to your left thigh, knees over your ankle. Then you begin to slide the skin of your left thigh up as you extend your right arm up. Lengthen through the side of your waist, squeeze your legs towards each other. And exhale, up and over, arc to your left. Breathe in, nice, nourishing, steady breaths. Exhale, feel your right side waist lengthening. Good, 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Good, 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, release your right arm alongside you. Arms both reach towards the back of your mat as your back knee lifts. As an option, your back knee can stay down. Lift your arm bones up, squeeze your shoulders, interlace your hands perhaps with your opposite grip. And then fold to the inside of your front thigh. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your left hip back. Inhale. Exhale. Let your torso soften. Melt the back of your heart. Good. Breathe 2 more times. Back thigh is firm. Inhale, return your hands to frame your foot. And exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, knees can stay up or you can drop them to the ground as you lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull yourself right into the cobra. Shoulders up, tops of your feet are heavy, heart lifts up, breathe in. And exhale, curl over your toes, puppy dog. Hips to heels, tent your fingers, breathe. Ask yourself if there's any space to melt the back of your heart towards the ground a little bit more. And usually if you lift your armpits higher, draw your shoulders towards each other, that will give you the melting expression. Good. Inhale into a tabletop position. And exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Float your right leg up, breathe in. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Now, if you are using weights today, you can also use cans. Please reach for your weights. Mine are 5 pounds. Lift your torso up a couple of degrees. Anchor yourself through your feet. Inhale, extend your arms behind you. Palms are facing your body. Hold here for your exhale and squeeze your shoulders. Now inhale, turn your palms up and bring your weights to your shoulders, bicep curls. Exhale, extend. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, extend. So I'm going to give you an option. You can continue to do this. Your back knee can be on the ground. Option, I'm going to try this. I don't know if I'm going to fall out of it. It might not be pretty. As you inhale, your bicep curls, pull your left knee up. Exhale, extend your arms and your leg back. That wasn't so bad. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, extend back. Good. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Release your weights to the ground. And exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Let's move through a flow with some chaturanga push-ups. Inhale, forward, high plank. You can stay lifted. You can drop your knees to the ground. 10 chaturanga push-ups. Elbows squeeze your body. Top of your head stays in line with your spine, so you're not dipping your head, your chin forward. But imagine the back of your head, if you had a ponytail, is pushing up into an imaginary hand. Good. So I haven't been counting. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to your belly, untuck your toes, lift your shoulders up, push into your hands, find your cobra or upward facing dog, thighs and hips off the ground. Exhale, curl over your toes, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Inhale, extend your left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands, reach for your weights. Front knee is over your ankle. Super important to give yourself that strong anchor. Back thigh is firm if it's lifting. It can also stay on the ground. Engage your belly. Pick up your weights. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders, bring your weights alongside your waist. And then exhale, extend your weights. Inhale, bicep curls, weights to shoulders. Exhale, extend. Inhale and exhale. Good. 2 more like this. And then with the option to hop up into your balancing pose. Here we go. Inhale, pull your right knee up, weights to shoulders. Exhale, extend back. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, extend back. I'm going to do 4 more. Inhale. and exhale. You have to really slow it down to get the movement and maintain your balance. Good. Do 2 more. I think 3 more actually. Now 2 more. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Last time. Okay. Good. Now release your weights. Plant your hands. Step back into downward dog. And let's do a check-in. How are you feeling in this moment? Are you accepting where you are and what's in your control? Are you honoring and maybe even loving what is in this moment, which ultimately is what we all need to practice? Inhale, forward, high plank. Chaturanga push-ups for 10, lower down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back up. 8. Take your knees to the ground anytime you need to. 7, 6, 5, belly stays toned. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower down to the ground. Untuck your toes. Lift your shoulders up. Find your gentle cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, curl over your toes. Puppy dog. Tend your fingers. Breathe in. Exhale, HA. Good. Inhale, come through tabletop position, please. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Soften your knees, look forward, and please step to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. If you have a strap or a scarf, please reach for it. Place it around your neck. And then inhale, swan dive your arms up. Exhale, release your arms alongside you. And to your heart center, close your eyes for a moment. And check in. Lift your shoulders up and back. Feel if there's a little more spaciousness and openness in the front of your chest. See if that impacts your breath at all. See if it impacts your energetic, emotional heart. Good. Release your arms, open your eyes, find your strap. Place it in front of you, wider than your shoulders. Feet are hip distance, knees are soft, and belly is drawn in. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release your strap behind you. Now, if you have to widen your grip on it to keep it firm, please do so. Inhale, back up, and exhale, down. Good. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Make sure you keep your tummy toned and tucked in rather than popping out as the strap goes behind you. So you squeeze a little bit more. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Come up to the top as you breathe in. And exhale, fold over to your left. Use the strap, pull apart from each other with your hands to deepen into your fold and gaze up towards perhaps your right elbow. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. So as much as your right hand is pulling down, your left hand is pulling up. Left waist is stretching, gaze maybe towards your left elbow. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. And exhale, release your strap. Inhale, extend your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, and step back, please, with your left foot. Drop your left heel, so you're in a warrior 2 stance, creating a T with your front foot and your left foot. Reach for your weights. Place your front forearm to your thigh for a moment and just feel the strength of your legs. So they're grounding and connecting, supporting you. I'm going to go a little wider with my stance today. Good. And now inhale, lift your torso in warrior 2 and extend your arms out. Now it's easy for the shoulders to want to roll forward. Roll your shoulders back and together. Lunge over your front knee. Inhale, bicep curls once more. Exhale, extend. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze your right glute into your body. Beautiful. Left thigh's firm. Good. 5 more. Nice and slow. When you bring your weights in, take a moment to squeeze your biceps and then extend. 4, 3. Are you in acceptance right now? What's in your control? If your thoughts are giving you stories about how hard this might be, you have the control, the opportunity to change your thoughts. Instead, say, I'm getting stronger. Inhale, pull your arms in, straighten your leg, flip your palms to face forward, and reach your arms up. Exhale, arms down, lunge, and open. Let's do that again. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Let's connect with the breath a little bit more fluidly. So let me start over. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach up, leg is straight. Now exhale, release. Inhale, reach your arms out. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, straight leg and arms. And exhale, there we go. Finding the rhythm. Always noticing where you are either getting ahead of your breath or your breath is getting ahead of you. And coming back to find your natural flow in your breath. Good. Let's do 4 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Good. Exhale. Last one, I think. Good job. Beautiful. Now inhale, bring your hands to your shoulders and to your waist. Lift your shoulders up and back. Straighten your legs. Turn your toes forward. Soften your knees. Bow to the earth. Drop your weights. Inhale, fingers to the earth, lengthen your spine. Chin is humble. Exhale, fold. And now inhale, lift your arms halfway as your torso lifts. So airplane arms. And then exhale, just fold. Keep your thumbs up to the sky. Once more, come up halfway. Inhale. Now interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulders. Lift your arms up and exhale, fold fully. Keep your knees soft. And bring your weight balanced in the front and in the heel of your foot, so you're not sinking your weight into your heel. It might feel a little bit hard at first. Inhale, come up halfway. Spin your right toes to face the short edge of your mat. Reach for your block. Place it to the outside of your front foot, moving into Trikonasana. Straighten your front leg, straighten your back leg. Firm both legs with a micro bend through your knees. Slowly open your torso to face the left side of your mat. And then inhale, extend your left arm up. And reach your fingers up to the sky. Bottom fingers are grazing your block, so they're not sinking down. You're not sinking your torso down, but you're creating open spaciousness. Good, breathe in. So sometimes it's easy to accept these poses where we get to hold and really find our way to the breath, make the breath count, open the body. The challenge in life is finding acceptance when it's a little bit more difficult, right? When we're being asked to hold the pose, or we're being asked to move into the effort, or sometimes we're being asked to release and surrender. Beautiful. Release your top hand to your waist, bend your front knee, pick up your block. Come on up to stand. And just switch your toes around. So right toes are facing the long edge of your mat, left toes facing the short edge of your mat. Place your block on the outside of your left foot. Bend your knees, reach down for your weights, and come on up to a standing position. Inhale, extend your arms, palms up. Exhale, bicep curls. Good. Inhale, extend. Keep your low lunge. Exhale, belly is in. Right thigh is firm. Inhale. Left glute is into your body. Exhale. One more time like this. Inhale, shoulders connecting, and exhale. Good. Now inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arms and legs straighten, palms face forward. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Good. Let's keep going. Breathe in and out. Stretch. Release. 4 more. It's a good time to turn on your smiles, especially if you don't want to. 3. 2. Good. Just 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Drop your weights to your waist. Lean forward. We're going to move right into Trikonasana. So standing tall. Legs are firm and extended. Front knee micro bend. Reach your arms out. Tilt your torso forward. Release your left fingers to your block and right fingers to the sky. Good. And breathe in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. Right body's firm and back. Good. Left glute into your body. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze down. Move your block off of your mat. Come all the way up to stand. And turn to face the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms out. Notice if anything's changed. Exhale, arms alongside you. And up to your heart center. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. Hands to heart center. Moving into a forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Swan dive. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into a downward facing dog. Lengthen your arms away from you. Breathe in. Exhale, belt the back of your heart. 1 more breath. Drop your knees to the ground. Take them wide, child's pose. Untuck your toes, hips to heels. Rest for a few moments. Inhale, slowly tense your left fingers and weave your right arm under your left arm and drop your right ear to the mat or towards the mat if that's available. You can slide your left hand back so it's in line with your face and push down gently. Come into a gentle upper body threading the needle twist. Good, and inhale back to center. Weave your left arm under your right arm. Slide your right fingers back and twist. Inhale back to center. Stretch both arms forward as far as you can. Squeeze your shoulders towards each other. Tense your fingers. Lift the underlining of your arms. Melt the back of your heart and soften to the ground. Perhaps your forehead releases right down. And inhale, slide your torso forward onto your belly. Roll over onto your back. And once there, pull your knees to your torso, wrap your arms around your shins, rock from side to side. And then drop your feet to the ground. Lift your hips up. Drop your hips to the right side of your mat and your knees to the left side. Extend your right arm out. Maybe gaze turns to your right. Keep your right shoulder as heavy as you can. So it might mean lifting your knees up slightly. Anchor your shoulder down. Stretch your arm and then knees to your left.
Inhale back to center. Feet drop, lift your hips, drop them over to the other side. Hips to the left, knees to the right. Extend your left arm, gaze potentially to your left. Inhale back to center. Lift your hips, center them. Exhale, walk your arms under your back body. Pull your knees in once more, rock from side to side. Without pulling your shoulders forward, so your shoulders stay heavy. And then create a little bit of space between your legs and just rock back and forth. Massage your low back. Release your feet, lengthen them down. Extend into Shavasana. Toes turned out, palms turned up. Draw in a deep breath. Exhale, HA. Lift your body.
Feel accepted right now into your mat. Letting go of the need to control anything in this moment, even your breath. Let it work for you. There's nothing for you to do. Bring your awareness now back into your space. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Notice what it feels like to inhabit your shoulders from the inside out. Is there space? Is there tightness or tension? Just take a few exhales to become present to your shoulders. Please bring gentle movements in your fingers and toes. And as you inhale, extend your arms overhead. And then extend your right arm further and your right leg further away, so you really focus on your right body extending. Exhale, release. Keep both arms overhead. Inhale, take another breath, but this time extend your left arm and your left leg away from each other. And exhale, gently release. Find your way to one side for a breath. Beautiful, and then up to a seated posture. Perhaps sitting on your block once more. Hands to your thighs for a moment. Lengthen your crown. With each breath, you inhale and you grow a little taller. And then exhale, grow even taller. Notice how you have to change that habit of exhale and collapsing. So that is within your control. It's a little shift that you can practice. You don't have to accept the challenges that come as we get older in life in a way that you can't change them. Right? There's some things you can't change, but there's some things that are so much within your control to change. So this little shift of lengthening your spine on your exhale becomes a practice, something you can change. Place your hands at your heart center and gently feel your fingertips connect, your palms connect, and bring the acceptance of your heart and wherever it happens to be today, whatever state you're running through today. We acknowledge and accept what is, we love what is, and then we decide what's in our control. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, HA. Bow your gaze to your heart. And take a moment to acknowledge yourself and the time that you've taken to be on your mat today. I thank you for practicing with me. The light in my heart completely accepts and bows to the light within each of you.